Well, Cooper's Stadium is the venue on a glorious afternoon in South Australia for the biggest game of the season for both Adelaide United and the Newcastle Jets. Even if there is doubt over how the A-League itself will continue, or even if it will, both teams must focus on the 3 points tonight, because the need for each side is nothing short of urgent.
Carl Robinson's been chatting in the ear of Bobby Burns and wants him to get a lot higher, wants to make Stefan Mork have to work both ways instead of looking to get him forward all the time, make Mork work back and defend as well. I think James Troisi's probably started the brightest in the midfield for either side. Plenty of energy, which was lacking last week. I was quite critical of the Adelaide United defence, but also that midfield, there was very, very little pressure and little energy, and he's probably the one leading the way at the moment.
You were, Robbie. Very critical, but probably rightly so. Here's Houlihan.
Well, the midfield's so important. He's bang on right there. But if the midfield is lacking energy and intensity, it makes it difficult for the rest of the team.
Miliusnic weaving this way and that to get round opponents. Troisi and Mork, and it creeps agonisingly wide of that right-hand upright from an Adelaide United perspective, but very nicely constructed. Bogart. Rather aimless, straight at Elsie. McGree. Seen an awful lot of him so far, Riley McGree. And here's Petratos in that pocket of space again in behind, and O'Donovan was never going to miss from there, was he? Goals in 3 consecutive matches now for the Irishman, and his 6 in 9 outings against the Reds, and it was as simple as that. Adelaide's next couple of games, really tough. All to be decided whether they will be played, of course. But assuming the fixture list continues, they travel next to Melbourne City and then away to Wellington Phoenix. Not that they will play in New Zealand, of course. I think that much is certain. And then it's Sydney at home. Look forward for the run of Matthew Miller here, who steals it behind and lobs it over the top of Paul Izzo. Straight forward once again, the gaps appeared, regular as clockwork in the Adelaide defence, and Matthew Miller makes them pay, and Newcastle are comfortable now at 2-0. Well, if the body language of the coach is not good, then that speaks volumes, doesn't it? Houlihan to lift it over the top. Bobby Burns doesn't care about any of that, and a chance, oh, what a goal! Steven Ugarkovic, fed by Bobby Burns. Newcastle are in heaven here in South Australia. What a hit from Ugarkovic. No response from Hercham Verbeek. One off the noggin. Newcastle looking good things for the 3 points now, that's for sure.
Well, what a brilliant goal from Ugarkovic, who's got better and better as this game's gone on.
What a turnaround for the Jets campaign. That's a beautiful ball by Bogart again. It's Roy O'Donovan who leaves it for Miller, because O'Donovan felt as though he might be offside. Miller certainly wasn't. And again, he's close to adding a second to his tally.
Again, they follow the man and leave big holes in behind.
And victory is confirmed for the Newcastle Jets. The boos ring out loud and clear for Hercham Verbeek's team. And that was clinical from Carl Robinson's. The Jets keep their season alive as they extend that unbeaten run to 6 games. The Reds in disarray, 4 consecutive losses, leaving them languishing outside the 6 as the pressure grows on Hercham Verbeek.